vamos falar um pouco sobre a Santiago Canyon College. Chamamos agora então a Amanda e a Caroline, que vão falar um pouco sobre a universidade. Elas vão também falar um pouco sobre... vão fazer um workshop com a gente. Vai ser uma apresentação que ajudará os alunos a compreender melhor seus tipos de personalidade e como isso pode se traduzir em uma carreira em negócios e educação profissional. Os alunos também aprenderão sobre os requisitos do programa, certificados, opções de graduação e perspectiva de carreira para os programas reconhecidos da Santiago Canyon College, incluindo biotecnologia, negócios, ciência de mapeamento de pesquisas, obras públicas, aplicação de código e ciência de utilidade de água. Hello guys, how are you doing?
Good. How are you?
So I was just explaining to them a bit more about the workshop, and I think I'm just gonna hand the talk to you.
Perfect. Thank you. So I'll go ahead and share. Hopefully it works. Fingers crossed. We'll see what happens.
It should work.
All right. Are you able to see the screen share?
Not yet.
Okay.
Oh yeah, now we can.
Perfect. Okay. And you're still able to see it? We're
Yes.
good. Perfect. Okay. Sorry, I went to presentation mode for me. So welcome. My name's Amanda Campbell. I'm a counselor here at Santiago Canyon College. We are located in the city of Orange in the state of California. I'm also co-presenting with Caroline. I'll let her just briefly say hi to you guys as well.
Hi, everyone. I'm Caroline Fortuno. I'm the job developer with Santiago Canyon College in our Business and Career Education division.
Perfect. So today, I know we had a great introduction, so thank you so much, but we'll be covering specifically some of our business and career education programs. That's the department that we work in. So just a quick overview of the presentation. We'll have a brief introduction of both myself and Caroline. We'll have a look at kind of interest and career choice. We're using a tool called RIASEC to kind of frame our presentation, so it makes a bit more sense and kind of gives you an idea of how these particular programs and majors that we have may be a good fit for you or an area of study. From there, we'll kind of dive into each of the programs briefly and go over kind of information, program, career outlook, and things like that. We'll talk about next steps as well, and then have time for questions and answer. So again, I'm Amanda. I'm a counselor here at Santiago Canyon College. My background deals with business along with having a master's in counseling. And so I work with a bunch of different programs here in the department, both for like returning students, high school students, international students. So I'm happy to help everyone. I kind of know a little of the ins and outs of all of our programs. So I'm happy to help with any questions that you may have. And I've been working in higher education for over 15 years. So it's something that I really do enjoy. And we would love to have you here at our campus as well.
Yes, and again, I'm Caroline Fortuno. I'm the job developer with our Business and Career Education division. And I'm here to help our students with all things related to job searching. So anything from building your resume to job interview practice and connecting you with different opportunities. I myself have been working in career services for more than 10 years. So I do have a lot of experience, and I really enjoy helping to connect students with employers. All right. And so moving on to our next slide, interest and career choice. We want to point out that choosing a career, it really has to do with aligning with you as a person. So as you're exploring careers, these are some questions you might want to ask yourself. What do you value in life? What kind of lifestyle do you want to live? What do you enjoy doing in your free time? What are your academic interests? What are you naturally good at? And what career would you actually like to pursue? So these are all ways to connect to a career. So why choose business and career education at Santiago Canyon College? Well, we're definitely a unique division here at the college. We prepare students to succeed in virtually any corner of the workplace. And we'll talk a little bit more about our programs specifically in a little bit. We prepare our students for industry certificates and professional licenses. So some of our programs may require licenses or certificates outside of just the college. For instance, for our water utility, there is a state exam that you would need to take. So that's something that we help prepare students for. Also, in our division, we have hands-on courses led by well-respected faculty. We're very lucky. We have a lot of our faculty members who have had years of experience in their line of work. We also offer the most comprehensive water utility sciences program in Orange County. Again, Amanda will cover our different certificates and degrees in that program. We are also the only survey mapping sciences program in Orange County community colleges. And in our division, we have a dedicated job developer and counselor, which is myself and Amanda. And as I mentioned earlier, this is a list of our business and career education programs. We have about 18 under our division. Today, though, we'll be talking specifically about biotech, business, code enforcement, which goes along with public works, and then also survey mapping and water utility science. And as we mentioned earlier, we kind of want to, as we're doing career exploration, we want to see what closely aligns with us and our personalities. And this is kind of where the Holland Codes and RIASIC assessment comes in. We're not going to do the entire assessment, but we do want to just talk a little bit about it and how it relates to the programs we offer. But Amanda did include the link where you can take a quick assessment if you wanted to get more details on that. But yes, it's pretty much a system that helps classify jobs into clusters and work personality environments. So can we go to the next slide?
Mhm.
So under the Holland Codes, the first one is realistic. This is typically someone who wants to work with hands-on duties. You may be good with tools and equipment. This is closely related to our water utility program. Whoops. And then we also have investigative. These are individuals who might like science, facts, ideas, and theories. And this is closely related to our biotechnology and our survey mapping program. There's also artistic. So these are individuals who are creative, and this might align with our cinema studies or graphic design programs. There's also social, where you like to help others and you're outgoing. This aligns closely with our child development program. Enterprising, so someone that likes to lead, sell, market. This is closely related to our business management program and entrepreneurship. And then there's also conventional. So someone that may be well organized, very accurate and structured. And again, this can align with business administration or accounting. And next slide. And then just to reiterate, business and career education programs. Here at Santiago Canyon College, we offer a range of opportunities to help you prepare for the workforce. In general, career education graduates have a higher salary potential, so that's definitely a plus. And then again, we have 18 programs, which are pretty unique under our career education division.
Perfect. Thank you. So now we'll actually spend a moment. Now you kind of have an idea and a way to frame, like, how would these be a good fit for you potentially? How do they fall into different codes, and how would that work? So the first program that we're going to look at is going to be our biotech program. So again, this one falls into that code 1 investigative for obvious reasons. So let me see if the video will pull up for us.
Good grammar and spelling are important, but if you want to write essays that inspire, messages that forge
And are you
brighter
able to
connections,
hear?
and emails that get the job done,
Hello, I'm Denise Foley, the program coordinator for the Biotechnology program here at Santiago Canyon College. Biotechnology is the use of a living organism or some component of a living system to make a useful product. Biotechnology consists of 3 industries: healthcare, agriculture, and industrial. I wanted to take the time to let you know about biotechnology's booming industry here in Orange County and the educational opportunities that are provided for you here at SCC. With the certificate in biotechnology, you can expand your job opportunities, use leading edge science to make an impact, and build your resume with developed technical laboratory skills.
Going into industry, all of the stuff that we use in this program is all stuff that we have in industry. You're going to be able to go to their book, look up how they do it, and know how to use their operating, and you're going to have a relative base to know where it comes from.
At Santiago Canyon College, we offer an associate's degree and multiple certificates in biotechnology. These certificate programs can help prepare you for entry-level positions in the biotech industry.
A lot of industries are looking for students that know how to work in a lab, know how to run different tests, be able to use different machines, and understand the techniques and procedures that they're going to be implementing. And so it's helped me with the jobs I'm looking to get into right now in the industry. We've got a ton of callbacks from different, and some of them prestigious, companies saying that, yeah, you're in, let's get to the next step. So it's rather exciting, and all that I can say that because of being in biotech.
If you like to help people, are detail-oriented, and a good communicator, then this field is for you. For more information on what Santiago Canyon College has to offer, then please visit our website, www.sccollege.edu. And in the upper right-hand corner, search for biotechnology and click on the first link. If you would like to talk to a counselor about what classes are needed, you can book an appointment.
All right, so that's just a short video to kind of show you biotech, give some details. Like Caroline mentioned, a lot of our instructors are actually area experts. So we love to show the videos because that is actually an instructor at our college. She's really great. Again, her name was Denise Foley. So now you have a better idea of biotech, what that involves, probably better than even Caroline and myself could summarize for you. So we love to share that. To give a bit more information about like the program, the overview, what it involves. Again, with 3 classes, you're kind of ready for an entry-level position, which is really nice. So that's kind of the nice thing about some of the business and career education programs. You are able to take a few classes and be prepared for industry. Again, if you like to kind of investigate, do research, pair things together, this would be a good career for you or a major. And then within our area here in California, within LA County and Orange County, there are a lot of jobs and opportunities available. And then we do have someone that works with us directly, and that would be our OC Biotech Education kind of regional group that can help you with jobs and opportunities. And Caroline can speak a little bit more about positions and salaries as well.
Yes, so there's just a few examples here. I believe these ones, though, might require a little bit more education, but for the most part, you can work in biochemical type environments. There's even food labs. So it definitely ranges. As you can see, the salary can range from about 80,000 to 100,000 per year.
Perfect. And then just to give you a little bit more of an idea, I know the slide that we had there before had a little bit higher paying jobs, ones for people that might actually have a bachelor's or more units complete. But what we're showing you now is just the different segments that you can get into. So as Caroline mentioned, we do even have like a lab technician, food safety option certificate with our campus. A general technician, the assistant is the one that I mentioned where you're able to take 3 classes. That's also what's showing on the screen. So you would take our biology 191, our 190, and then chem 100. It's about 12 to 13 units, and you'd be kind of prepared to be employed and work as a lab assistant. But again, you can go as high up as biotechnology associate's degree with us as well. All right, so our next program is our business and computer related programs. So this one has a lot of different options available to you. But again, we just want to highlight some success stories that we have with current students and former.
Lots of students have an idea, maybe I want to have my own business, or ideas about things they might want to do, but they're not sure how to put that into a plan of some kind, and that's some of the skills that they can gain here.
I always had a passion for entrepreneurship, and I always wanted to create my own business. I wanted to create an experience that's like immersive and interactive. I love donuts, so that was how I came up with Donut Life Museum. So I took a class at Santiago Canyon College. A great thing about being at a community college is that you have all the resources. Go to the career center, go to your professors and network and build those relationships in order to pursue your passion.
It's kind of tough to do these things by yourself. We offer opportunities at events for students to network where they can meet people that will help them in their career.
And these resources are so invaluable that it was giving me the ability to have insight on what I can do as a person. It taught me to follow those streams and to not be scared, that I can go with the tide. It can beat me down, but I'll be okay. I formulated a plan for my business platform called Social to allow people to follow those streams and to not be scared.
Number one reason why people do it is just because they want to be in charge of something and create something on their own.
My advice to every student to reach into yourself and to do what you love.
All right, so that's kind of our business and computer-related programs. So they briefly touched on a couple success stories, what students are doing. So again, this is really for someone that's maybe enterprising and conventional, because there's so many options here ranging from accounting, marketing, management, computer science, and business as a whole. This is really great because there is definitely a need for business and computer related skills, and not just in like the business industry, but again, across all different kinds of sectors, right? From medical, industrial, public service, all of those. So there is a total of 6 different degrees and certificate options available, which we'll get into on the next slide. And then some programs are even kind of stackable, where you're able to maybe get a certificate, which again is just a few units. And then from there, you can move on to an associate's degree, which is what Santiago Canyon College offers. We offer associate's degrees before you would transfer on to a 4-year university and get your bachelor's degree. So again, more on the program details. So we have about 10 different degrees in the options listed below in blue, and there's about 13 different certificates, and those range from web marketing, human resource management, general accounting, business administration, business management, computer science, and computer information systems. So within the headings, there are a lot of subtopics. Obviously, we don't have time to get into all of them today, but we do have a lot of programs available on campus that should meet the needs that you're looking for.
And then just to show a few examples on the job outlook and salary information for business administration, as you can see in our state of California, there is a slight increase in employment. And then we also provided just some various job titles and their salaries. So someone who may go into accounting can earn about 70,000. Someone that might go into more computer science type positions, those can range from starting at about 90,000. So there are definitely some great fields out there and jobs.
Perfect, thanks. So our next one is public works. I do not have a fancy video for this one, so we'll just go ahead and kind of discuss it. So public works, again, kind of falls into the code of RNS, so realistic and social, and we'll explain why we think those two are the best fit next. So public works, the overview for this program, this is not your typical desk job. You're going to be working on highways, work sites, parks, even power lines. So these are the people behind the scenes really making our daily life kind of in and out easier by keeping the highways moving and things like that, keeping things repaired, which is amazing. So there are jobs for this particular industry, both in public and private sector. There's a very consistent demand, and it's kind of the most constant. And then this kind of encompasses jobs potentially for construction workers, maintenance professionals, heavy equipment operators, and technicians, just to name a few. But again, these are going to be individuals that really serve the community every day, in and out, kind of helping if there's, issues with infrastructure, if we need help for say natural disasters, things like that. But it's definitely a very energetic career. You do work kind of in that realistic framework, but also social because you are helping the community that you live in and people around you. So for degrees and certificates, we have the following. So Caroline had mentioned it earlier. So for construction, we specifically have inspection, management, environmental management, but then we also have code enforcement. So code enforcement really deals with compliance and working with like police enforcement and kind of making sure everything is within ordinance for what the city requires. And then we also have code enforcement officer and public administration and policy, which is a new program, but probably going to be very popular here in the future. All right. So again, this is a very solid career in government and business infrastructure. On the screen is construction inspection, the core classes you would take to, again, kind of give you an idea of what this major would look like or this particular industry. So you can see here there's some fundamental courses. You would look at materials and testing. You would also look at plan interpretation. And then, of course, those kind of what they refer to as soft skills. So being able to do like business writing and working on the computer. So incorporating Microsoft Office into your learning as well. Again, the certificate would just be these 21 units if you were interested in that kind of program. And again, our curriculum combines hands-on along with high tech using kind of the latest tools in industry. So when we have a materials and testing course, you're not just going to learn about it. You'll also have the opportunity to kind of apply what you're learning in the classroom. And as Caroline mentioned, a lot of our faculty are working in the industry. So we have a few different municipalities that our teachers work for and work at. So the closest ones would be like Santa Ana, Anaheim, and those are local cities here. And our instructors work for them and also teach classes. So you're with really really key professionals to learn and also network with. And again, we're covering broad topics here. So we kind of touched on that, ranging from planning to project management.
And then again, just to give a quick snapshot of job outlook and salary information for public works, there is again a slight increase in employment. And then we wanted to share a few job titles, a lot of which our students go into. So as you can see, you can start anywhere from maintenance worker, meter reader. Those might be more of the entry level positions, starting about around $50,000 a year.
All right, so one of our final programs that we're going to review today, hopefully you found something that you like or sparked your interest. So this one's Survey and Mapping Sciences.
Live streaming can be tricky, and sometimes trying to find the right software to
My name is Micah Pollock. I'm in the Surveying and Mapping Sciences program. I would like to be a professionally licensed land surveyor here in California. So taking the classes here will really serve me better when I actually have to take that licensing exam, and it'll also help me get the position I want within the surveying field, which is party chief. There's so many aspects to it. There's the field aspect, there's the office side of it, and there's a good mix of both. Not a lot of careers have that opportunity to actually be working outside and then have an office side too. Certain skills that you really should have getting into surveying is math, trigonometry, geometry. A loose understanding of legal aspects would help, but there are a lot of people who can help you along the way.
So right now in the state of California, we're coming up to a crisis point because the average age of a licensed surveyor is, I think, a little over 55. And right now we don't have the surveyors in training to really fill their shoes. So we need to basically start equipping, empowering, and educating the next generation, or else we're going to have a huge demand that we're just not going to be able to fill. The certificate actually lines up with a couple different avenues. You can either start working as a survey technician in the field. You can be working as a survey mapper in the office. But then there's other applications. There's just a whole geospatial career path out there that you can even branch out from survey.
There's always job opportunities. Ever since I started this program, every time I've gone to class, they put up on the whiteboard saying, here's some opportunities, go out and get it. And I've seen guys and girls come into class saying, hey, I just got a job over the weekend because of what you put on the board.
All of our adjunct professors, they work full time in the industry. So you're not just getting a textbook answer. You're actually getting the combination of theory and practice. If you're looking for something that's not going to really challenge the way you think and help you become a better critical thinker, then this program is probably not for you. But if you're really looking for that challenge that's going to help you become a critical thinker, a problem solver, you will learn skills here that just don't apply to surveying, but that'll apply to every area of your life.
Perfect. So again, this is one of our most technical programs here on the campus, and there is a huge demand for this moving forward. So program overview, again, this is kind of investigative. You're working outside, you're surveying the land, and it is a very technical program. You do have to be good with numbers. So keeping that in mind, if you love numbers, kind of like working with your hands. On that opening clip, you saw an individual working with a drone. So it is a very, very exciting program to join. It's an evolving industry with demand for competent land surveyors and professionals. It really encompasses engineering, surveying, architectural, and utility industries. It's very, very hands-on, and then it kind of provides background, practical skills, and technical expertise as well. So it's a great program to consider and get involved with. This one has a certificate for land surveying and also an associate's degree for land surveying as well. So not as many options, but those are the two for this particular program. So this program starts with an intro course for plan surveying, and then other kind of topics and information that are covered include GIS, so geographical information systems, computer aided design, and then some of the legal aspects of surveying as well. And you can see this one involves about 23 units for our land surveying program, and it would only be the 23 units if you wanted a certificate. And then if you wanted to further your education, you would complete general education to reach 60 units to get an associate's. So very practical, very hands-on, great opportunity with a lot of future options in the career. So I'll pass that over to Caroline.
Yes, there's definitely a lot of a great job outlook right now. I would want to say our facilitator, Mark Counts, who was in the video, he said that I think that video was made a couple years ago, but we're at that time where there's a lot of job openings that they're trying to fill and a lot of retirements. So it definitely is a great career to get into right now. A lot of growth.
Okay, so water utility science would be our next program that we're covering.
What would our civilization be like without water? What would our economy be like without water? People who work in these technologies have to be certified by the state of California. Our program is designed to give you the skills so that you're able to render water safe for human consumption and deal with it in a responsible fashion. I am so happy to be in a position that I'm helping people find their careers in the water industry. About half of our students are now online, and so we're drawing in students from all over the state of California. They tell me at the end of the semester that if it had not been for the class being offered in an online fashion, they may not have been able to take it at all.
I remember when I started, I didn't know anything about it, but the professors there are very knowledgeable, and they taught me well. I was able to learn, get certified, and now I work for the city of Ontario. As a person who started from the first class to where I'm at, it pays off. It's a really good career to follow.
I work for a pump manufacturer, and honestly, I really love my job. The class I took at Santiago Canyon College was a good foundation. I feel we're incredibly lucky to have such a program in a place like Orange County where a lot of important world-class water resource management happen. The fact that it's in a central location to a lot of operators from many different backgrounds, I think it's a great resource to have. I'm proud to be an alumni.
Okay, so that's about our water utility science program. Again, program overview, you work for different cities, states, governments possibly. It's a really good opportunity, another kind of technical program that we have. We do have many different options, kind of going from distribution to treatment, so wastewater conservation, and also water utility management. So a few different options to meet your needs. From there, we just have, again, an overview of some of the specific courses you would be taking. And you can take 1 or 2 classes and actually start working and get your certificate through the state. So this, again, is a really practical, hands-on, great opportunity and program.
Yes, and then again, there's definitely a lot of jobs available, especially with the huge wave of retirement. And the salary, as you can see, just a few examples, can range anywhere starting from 50,000 and up.
Again, we have a lot of different certificate and associate degree options. So certificate of proficiencies are our lowest and associate's degrees are our highest. So we have a few different education options here at Santiago Canyon College. Again, we help with the certificates and the associates, not the state licensing. So that's something you would do through the state of California if you do come here and complete one of our programs.
And then just some tips to help you prepare, start researching, volunteering, interning, meeting with individuals who work in the fields you're interested in, and continue to check out job search websites to know what's out there.
And then this is just the contact information for our international center here at Santiago Canyon College and a couple of the resources that we use. So feel free to take down that information. We really just want to thank you for your time and kind of going on this journey with us to see how different interests can align with majors and careers that we offer here at Santiago Canyon College. And please don't forget to visit our virtual booth so you can speak to individuals from our campus and get additional information.
Yes, well said. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Caroline. It was really enriching. We had a couple of questions, but I'm going to ask the people who send the questions to go talk to Caroline and Amanda at their booths. They're going to be there today and tomorrow, and you can absorb more information there. Thank
Thank
you very
you.
much.
Thank you.
Have a good one.